Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with Kicking It on the Chase with Shelly. It's my Saturday program that I do, that I talk about. Right now I'm just dealing with like dating tips for singles. Okay, so today what I'm going to do, I'll come up with various topics, but right now I'm dealing with dating tips for singles, and so I'm going to talk about navigating intimacy. And especially when you're single and you want to keep some sort of integrity about yourself. So dating is a journey of getting to know someone on a deeper level. Intimacy, both emotional and physical, plays a crucial role in this process. We're all grown. So don't come at me talking about anything negative, please. We're all grown and stuff happens, and that's it. But I'm trying to give you some ideas of how you can interact with people and have some integrity about it. Here's a list of ways dating singles can incorporate physical touch appropriately while ensuring things don't go overboard. Okay? Handshakes and high fives. Begin with friendly gestures like handshakes or high fives. These are casual, non-invasive touches that convey warmth and openness. Hugs. As the connection deepens, consider offering hugs when greeting or saying goodbye. Gauge your response to ensure they're comfortable with this level of physical contact. Arm grazes and shoulder touches. Lightly touch their arm or shoulder during moments of laughter or agreement. This signals camaraderie and comfort. Sitting side by side. Opt for activities that naturally facilitate physical closeness, like sitting side by side at a movie or a park. This allows for gentle, incidental contact. Complimenting physical features. When giving compliments, you can offer a light touch along with your words. For example, a gentle touch on the arm while saying, "You have a great sense of humor." Laughter to me is like at the top of my list. It's laughter and love. Yeah, those attributes are at the top of my list, and plus some other things. But I'm serious about that because I laugh every day. I make it a point to try to start my day off laughing because it's just healing. I'm not trying to be a buffoon. I do it for healing. Plus, it's just fun. But there's something about laughter, is healing. That's why I do it. When I say smile, I do it because for psychological reasons, so you can change your mindset. I know it's rough out there, but I do it to encourage people to change their attitude so you can develop a positive attitude. That's why I do that. But I generally smile at people. Dancing. If the opportunity arises, invite your date to dance. It's a fun way to connect physically without crossing any boundaries. Holding hands or hand holding. When the time feels right, reach out for their hand while walking together. This gesture is often seen as a sign of affection and closeness. Forehead kisses or cheek pecks. These gestures can be more intimate without being overly forward. They convey affection and tenderness. I'm going to give you some ideas for nurturing intimacy and dating, and I'm going to take you on a journey of connection, okay? Dating can be a thrilling adventure full of excitement and promise, yet for many can also be a quest for deeper connections and meaningful intimacy. Building intimacy in a dating relationship requires time, effort, and vulnerability. In this guide, we'll explore some invaluable tips for singles navigating the path to intimacy. Active listening. Narrative. Active listening involves giving your full attention to your date, showing empathy and understanding their perspective. It goes beyond hearing words. It's about comprehending feelings, fears, and dreams. Just kind of repeating words maybe back that you hear them say to you, to the other person, so they know that you hear what they're saying. That's a technique. Benefits. Active listening fosters trust and mutual respect. It allows you to build a foundation of understanding, showing your date that you value their thoughts and emotions. This leads to a stronger emotional connection. Open communication. Narrative. Honesty and open communication create an environment where both partners feel safe expressing themselves. It's about sharing your thoughts, fears, and aspirations, as well as being receptive to your date's feelings. That's very important. Communicating with each other is very important, even if you're uncomfortable. It's better if you have something you're not sure about to just say it to the person that you're dealing with, so you can get past it. If it's a misunderstanding or something, just get past it. So you don't hold on to that and it becomes an escalate and become a huge problem later. Deal with it as soon as you can to get past it so you can move on to something else, okay? To think about. Open communication leads to a sense of emotional closeness. It eliminates misunderstandings and helps both partners grow together. When you can talk openly, you build trust and strengthen the foundation of your relationship. If I can't talk to my partner freely and feel like I'm being hurt, it'll never work. It's never a one-sided. It's always two sides, and everybody should be respected. Now, you may not agree with the other person. That's okay. You don't have to agree, but you should listen to each other and try to find a mutual meeting, a place where you can meet for understanding on whatever it is you're discussing, I'm fully for a male being the head of the house, especially if he proves himself to be trustworthy. Now, if it's not somebody that's trustworthy, I'm not going to follow somebody that's not trustworthy. First of all, once I find out they're not trustworthy, I'm going to go. Pew. See ya. Because I don't want somebody over me that doesn't know how to make a good decision. I can do that by myself. I don't need somebody to run me into the ground because they don't know how to make good decisions, most of the time. We all mess up. So I'm not talking about that though. Vulnerability. Vulnerability is the key to unlocking deeper intimacy. It means sharing your true self, including your fears, insecurities, and past experience with your date. Once you get to a certain point in your interactions with that person, you need to start opening up about stuff, about what's going on in your past and stuff like that, because you don't want stuff to creep up on people, because you done hid stuff. I'm just saying. Let people be able to process whatever it is. If it's, so it don't become a problem later, especially if it's something that if it comes up, it's going to be like, well, how come you just didn't tell me that before we, So it's best to deal with stuff as early as you can and be open so the people can decide whether that's something they want to deal with or not. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, it creates a profound level of trust. Your date sees your authenticity and encourages them to reciprocate. This reciprocal vulnerability leads to a deeper emotional bond. Quality time together. Spending quality time is essential for building intimacy. It means dedicating focused, distraction-free moments to be present with your date. We live in a different world now. People interacting differently, but, for me, that's going to be important. I'm looking at all of that. For myself, I'm a single person, I hope to be married someday, but I'm not yet. So I'm looking at all of these things, How much time is the person going to be able to devote to us, and our relationships for it to grow? If there's other stuff going on with the other person, with me, if we can't be together, we need to explain to each other if we're trying to build a relationship. We can't, we're going to be doing something, this or that and the other, whatever the situation is. If you can't always be together, you need to let the other person know if you're developing a relationship as often as you can. But we're living in a different world and people are meeting each other all across the globe using the internet, so things are different, and we want to be careful what we say on the internet too, okay? So just be cautious of that, but try to make as much time as you possibly can for the person that you're interested in the safest way you can in this dating situation you're in, because people are communicating in places on the other side of the world where they can't communicate as openly as they are in certain parts of the world. So that's just the reality of it. It doesn't mean you can't be together. It means that you can't communicate the same way. So you need to understand that, okay? Quality time nurtures a sense of importance and prioritization. It shows your date that they matter to you and that you value the time you spend together. This strengthens the emotional connection between you. Empathy and support. Empathy is an ability to understand and share your feelings of another. Offering support means being there for your date during both triumphs and challenges. When you demonstrate empathy and provide support, you create a sense of security and comfort. Your date feels understood and cared for, which fosters a deeper emotional bond. Anyway, I want you to have a good day anyway, and reach out to one person at a time, one person at a time, one person at a time.